So, as a group, you guys have been traveling for, I'm going to say, the better part of 6 hours through wooded areas. You're following a walked trail. You haven't really been across many other people, but there's been signs that other people have passed by recently. You see a little light in the distance, and you keep moving towards it steadily. Then you start to come out into a clearing, and you see a small campfire. Set around it are, I'm going to say, 2 dozen people of different ages, and they all seem to be clustered around a small gnome. This person you will recognize as being the person who informed you that the Witchlight Carnival was returning. She looks up at you as you enter the clearing and smiles and goes back to talking amongst the people who are there. I'm going to say, Bug, you were at the front of the group, so describe yourself as you come out of the bushes.
Okay. So as Victor kind of just sort of like he isn't someone who really likes exercise or manual labor or really work of any description. So he's just kind of like trudging along, just finally happy to have some rest. He is rather chubby, as you might expect of someone who is adverse to hard work. He is 3'2", a halfling. He has brown hair. Kind of got like a green overcoat and a hat on, as you can see in the token there. Just carrying a lute with him. Um, Anything more specific you need?
As long as you're given a basic description so everyone knows what to expect.
Yeah.
Right on
So,
your heel is Pixie. Would you like to describe yourself as you come out as well, following?
Unlike Victor, Pixie is rather on the slim side. She is a tiny thing with, yeah, just about reaching the 3 feet. But to make up for the bulk missing in her main body, she has some nice extensions on her back that are some rather large for normal standards, but not outsized for her butterfly wings. As Pixie is, in fact, a fairy. Her skin is in the darker tones of mother of pearl, so we're talking bluish, greenish, brownish, all on the very dark end. Hair and wings are in the same color scheme. And you can't ever tell which color exactly it is. It's kind of shimmering between all of these.
Okay. Following.
Well, that is if you see her at all. That's another
Right.
point.
Oh god, I've got to try and remember what the name of Elf's character is now.
You can just go with Miko. That's what everyone
Do
can
me a
call
favour,
me.
rename yourself and Roll20 as well.
Oh, okay. Where do I do that?
Should be in the cog, and we wanted the first option.
Settings, first option is name.
Display name, yes.
There you go.
Once you have done so, please describe yourself as you enter or exit the bushes.
Okay. Miko Atilashili is very slim. He's average height, he's 5'6", but he's very, very slim for a 17-year-old boy. His skin is mostly white, but tinted heavily green with patches of green scales in various spots. He has very thick, curly green hair and very, very bright green eyes, almost unnervingly so, with a snake-like slit through the middle. He also wears a very gaudy outfit. It's a lot of bright colours, blues, yellows, a big red sash across the middle. And he comes carrying a very finely carved stick that he's using as a walking stick.
And last but not least, Zach, would you like to describe your character and also change your name as well, so I don't have to keep going back to my notes?
Okay, so despite the token, Edward is got white hair. He's got weird fish fin looking for ears, as he's about a genocide. I don't know how you pronounce that. Janessa?
Janessa.
Genasi.
Yeah.
We'll let you decide, Doom.
Genasi.
Janessa. Yep. He is blue skinned, and as he walks into the camp, he just casually leans outside of a tree as if he doesn't have a care in the world.
What's your passive perception?
That's all of us.
11.
Actually, you know what? Roll just a flat 20.
All of us.
Just Zach.
Hey, 17.
Okay, yeah. You find a decently sturdy branch and lean against it. Quite cool. It supports your weight nicely.
Oh, I'm also about 5'10".
And just change your character's name, please. Your name on Roll20, please.
5'10", you're a tall boy.
Okay. A little bit passes whilst you guys remain on the fringes, looking in, and you get beckoned over by one of the other visitors, and seems to be a young elven woman. She just waves you over towards the campfire.
Is she wearing any pretties?
She is wearing some pretties, yes. She has some very nice earrings. They don't seem to be overly expensive, but they are quite nice and shiny.
All right, I'll walk over. Oh, hi. What are we eating? Oh, I found these. I'll dig around in my bag, and I'll pull out some very bright mushrooms.
Oh my. Oh, you can put those away. We got stew going just over behind us.
Oh, Stu, is it rabbit? I like rabbit.
Yes, it is actually.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes,
I'll
I
plop
think,
myself down, cross-legged.
yes, our patron, she prepared everything, gesturing over towards the gnome who is gesturing away with some of the other guests. Have you ever been to the carnival before?
Oh, yes. As a child, it was magical.
Oh, isn't it just? My father brought me last time I was here. It was great. I got to ride the dragonflies, and I was a little bit sick afterwards, but it was a lovely experience.
Dragonflies?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see those.
Oh, they're huge. Especially if you have one of the shrinking potions as well. They're amazing.
Oh, I missed so much.
Well, be sure to check them out if you get a chance.
Yes, absolutely. I'll completely ignore her and look at that. Just does the gnome have a frog? Is that
Yes.
just in the tug?
I was going to say the frog is the.
Oh, what's the frog's name? It's very
well,
unusual.
I don't think anyone thought to ask. You know, until you said that, I didn't actually notice it there. It just kind of sits there, croaking, looking around.
I'm gonna scooch, get right in front of this fucking frog. Oh, hello. What's your name?
Really?
Yes,
I'm
my name
really.
is. I'm Miko Atilashili. You can call me Miko. It's hard for people to say my name.
Okay, amigo.
Yo, frog dude. Is there like totally some water around here?
He looks towards the pot. They're cooking the stew. You can jump in if you want.
No thanks, rabbity dude.
Well, Pixie is holding back on talking as of yet. She's trying to get a read on the group. What kind of people are there?
It seems to be a very big mixture of people, commoners, some people who seem to actually be like they might be in a bit of upper society. They all seem very friendly. No one seems aggressive towards one another. Everyone seems to be quite excited for what's to come. Some people nervous, not quite knowing what to expect from such an extravagant carnival. They've heard tall tales of all kinds of mysteries. Everyone seems quite relaxed and unguarded.
Seeing Pixie survey the crowd, Victor up until this point has just kind of been standing back, just trying to catch his breath, and he's going to saddle up alongside her and just say, "Hi there, Pix. See anyone interesting?"
One or two.
Hi, anyone worth making introductions to?
Not yet.
Aye.
I see a few things I might like.
Oh,
sorry, I forgot to speak in character.
that's okay. What's caught your eye?
Well, there was those earrings. See this? Shiny. And that guy back there.
Right, okay.
Purse is really full.
Oh, well, a lot of people here. I'm not quite sure if we can do what we usually do. I don't know. I'm going to get myself something to eat. What was that, little sis?
Oh, good. Grab me a plate too.
All right. What they're serving over there? Victor is going to walk over to the gnome and just say, "Hi, good evening. Name's Vicky Schwartz. What you serving this evening?"
Hello there. My name is Ellywink. Oh god, you already know that. What am I talking about?
It's all right. I announce myself by my full name all the time.
It's just a little rabbit stew I've been preparing. She stands up, the frog hops off, and just kind of sits right next to Miko.
Aye, well, nice little creature you got there. Mind if
He's not my creature. He's just a friend.
Sorry.
It's not like that.
I shouldn't assume. You have a couple of plates. Just want to get some stew for me and my friend over there.
Oh, shuffing. She picks up her lute. She plays several notes, and a pile of bowls materialize with spoons in them.
Oh. Sort of got to say, kind of holding up his own lute and just sort of just kind of try and draw attention to it, basically. Do you dabble a little bit with this too?
You could say that.
Yeah, much of a performer, or you? I know. Here, there's a bunch of skills out there.
I like to keep to myself mostly. It's just something to accompany on the road.
Aye.
I travel around quite a lot.
Well, that's a great shame. You can bring a lot of joy to people by entertaining.
I have a habit of drawing people to where they need to be. My joy comes from getting people what they want.
Looking around at the crowd, Victor kind of just nods and acknowledges. Yeah, well, you're doing something right. Just going to pick up the stew and just go, well, pleasant meeting you. Just to say, by the way, if you kind of need some light entertainment later, just hit me up, you know. It's always nice to have an extra pair of hands, I have to say.
Keep that in mind. Well, eat up, everybody. Should be ready by now.
Okay.
And with that, everyone starts to get move towards the ballrooms.
I'll take some.
We take it. You lay a little bit out, and it tastes quite nice. A little bit spicy to it, a little bit of pumpkin-y.
Pumpkin spice latte. Is that what this is?
Pumpkin spice stew. Everyone takes their own bowl, settles down, and goes back to chatting amongst one another, eating. Even the frog hops forth with a little bowl, stands up on his legs and ladles some into it, then walks over on his legs and plops back down.
That's a nice trick there, my little hoppity friend.
Trick. What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Just to clarify, to the DM, we can all hear that, or
You can all hear that.
okay.
So I took my stew and I sniffed it, but as soon as I saw the frog doing that, I've put it down and I am full head on resting, hands resting on the cheek, staring in wonder at this frog.
He uses a spoon like he's meant to. He eats it quite heartedly. He notices you staring at him. You gonna eat that?
Sorry, I'm being rude.
Victor's going to pipe up and just say, "Oh, that's quite a talent you got there." Hey, you know, if I could imagine we could do quite a few tricks together.
How is the frog holding the spoon?
His front webbed paw, foot. I don't actually know what it's called for a frog. His front hand. Just say it's a hand, for ease's sake.
So is the frog being a possible thumb?
Yeah. He doesn't have thumbs.
Don't question the magic frog.
Don't need a thumb for a spoon.
Everyone continues chattering, and the evening starts to draw on, and the sun starts to set fully. The only light now is the campfire and the stars above. The gnome looks up and looks back to everyone. I think now will be a good time for everyone to settle down. The night draws on, and the carnival will be here soon. It shouldn't rain, so everyone please sleep and, well, have a nice little rest. With that, the fire starts to die down to embers. Enough to just about see by, but meant to be like mood lighting, effectively. The frog hops over to Ellie, and as she settles down, it settles down just on her head.
Is there a pond nearby?
Roll perception.
Yes.
There is a patch of dirt in the ground and looked like it might be a tiny bit moist.
I'll just look a little downhearted and suppose head up to where I've got a tent set up.
Okay.
Can I? Is the trees? Is there branches close enough together I can tie a hammock up there?
I'd say you can quite easily do that.
Then I will go and do that.
Does anyone else want to do anything else?
Is everyone kind of settling down to bed at the same
I'd
time, or is
say
this?
that pretty much everyone is settling down.
I am settling down, but I show no indication of going to sleep.
Are people? Are we? Is everyone kind of like staying around one general area, or are people kind of like going?
People are separating it out a little bit, so they got their own little bit of space, a little bit of sort of privacy just with the distance between.
Right. Okay.
A few of them stick closer to the fire. What's left of it, though.
I'd probably say that, considering that the person wearing the earrings, I'd probably say that Victor is going to stay somewhat close to them, just so he can potentially bump into them in the morning, and see if he's got an opportunity to do some performing shenanigans.
Okay, I'd say they started to move towards the edge by themselves.
Right, so they're
They
completely on their
yeah.
own.
I'd say so, yes.
Right. Where is Pixie in relation to me? Are you sticking with me, Pixie? Or are you kind of just
sticking with you until you sit down.
Okay. I probably
up as well, setting my bedroll down too, where you are. But after that,
okay.
She's going to take it a little detour.
Probably won't sort of go to the fringe with, like, if they're kind of like going way out, probably won't go that far, but kind of just more like going maybe towards the center of camp, but kind of on the side of camp where they've gone, just basically so that they would like more likely pass us in the morning. That's kind of what he's trying to do, not to make it blatantly obvious that I'm trying to stick too close.
Okay.
But
That's
apart
the
from
character, right, doesn't notice anything.
yeah, because I mean
Yeah.
he's just sleeping in camp. Sort of everything is just going as it should be. But no, Victor isn't doing anything else especially.
Okay, so is everyone bedding down?
Well, Pixie's gonna try her sneaky a little bit. Trying to sneak out basically just about outside the light. So where she can hide in the shadows easily. And basically do a circle around the camp, have a look around. Just generally see what you can see about people. If there's anyone...
Given you're able to fly, I'm going to say there's no issue whatsoever doing a full circle of camp like that.
Looking if there's anyone who sticks out to her for one reason or another.
Okay.
In that group, yeah. If there's something that she's like, this is...
Will I be able to notice her, like, flying around?
I would say, given you been with her long enough to get an idea for what she's like, you kept an eye open and you did see her start to flutter around. Couldn't track her the entire time unless you have night vision.
I do have night vision.
Just wearing a pair of goggles.
How big is the camp, though?
I'm going to say roughly 60 foot. So
I will be able to see her anywhere she goes with that then.
I'm not sure how much you can track. Honestly, going behind trees, going in and out of... should be able to track.
As you did your circle around, I'd say in particular one person stood out to you. He was an older male elf. Seems to be quite aged, actually, but he's in quite smart clothing. Seems like he has a bit of money, and he is sleeping by himself towards the southern edge of camp.
Just clocking the information for now.
Okay.
But in the end, returning to Victor and also bedding down.
You guys all bed down, unless there's anything else anyone else wants to do.
While I'm up in my hammock, I'm pulling everything off this tree. I'm looking at leaves. I'm taking a couple of leaves, shoving them in my bag, scraping a bit of bark off, putting them out in my bag. That's nice. There's any fruit, any berries. I'm taking, I'm picking. Everything seems interesting.
Roll a flat 20. See if there was anything nearby. Just trees.
Interesting.
You think you might have some tiny berries at one point, but it was actually a little rabbit trapping.
Oh, excellent. Stuff that away. Find a caterpillar, pick that up, stuff that in my bag. But eventually I'll stop with the shenanigans and go sleep.
Definitely not going to give you a bag of holding at some point. Okay. You settle down, you guys sleep, and eventually you hear what sounds like I was going to say it's strumming of the lute. You start to all wake up at the same time to this. It's still dark, but the fire is lit once more, and Eliwink is sat by herself. You also see others starting to rouse.
No frog?
The frog is not beside her, no. People start to move towards her and sit back down. She gives a little nod.
Nudging Victor to get him up.
God, what time is it, Pix? It's daytime. Probably
It's
should do.
not.
Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Everyone is up.
all right.
You should be too.
All right, suppose I'll amble over. Still, house is still stiff from yesterday. Okay, let's see what's going on here then.
You want to meet people? You need to get up now.
Yes, I know, Pix. You don't have to. I should be the one who's the social butterfly. So sometimes it's you, more often than not, it seems.
Nah, just in the mornings.
I heard that's an offensive term to
Yeah.
fairy folk.
Yeah,
They don't like butterfly. Sorry, I said it.
I'm sorry, figure of speech. Well, we're so familiar with each other at this point. I kind of just. You see, she likes it.
I like being pretty.
Aye, that you do. That you do.
You say I'm not pretty?
No, little sis. No, I'm not saying that at all.
That last bit was directed at Miko.
No,
Very
no.
pouting at him.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I wouldn't worry about it too much there, my friend. She'll probably forget about it in the next 2 minutes, or she'll hold it against you for the next 2 years. It can be a bit of a coin flip, that sometimes.
Oh, well, okay. I'll lean in close. She's very angry.
At this point, Pixie already started moving towards the others, so she's not paying him any attention anymore.
So I'm guessing I'm walking, talking with Miko, yeah.
I thought she'd be nice. She looks so nice.
I mean, she's nicer than me.
I mean, I already forgave her for going in my bag, and she's being mean to me.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's just a way. You know, she can say. I mean, I don't know. People just say some things that they don't mean sometimes, and I just, yeah, I'm sure it'll be all right. Like I said, just ask her later. She'll probably forgotten about it.
Okay, I will. Yes.
But for the time being, Lil Pix is right. I need to get over there, and I need to strut my stuff. Can't be out. Kind of let it slide last night, but can't really be showing up for too long with another performer here.
Oh, you're putting on a show. Oh, yes.
Little Miko, one thing you should always know about me, I always try to put on a show. Operative word being always, but I do try.
Why are you calling me little?
Oh,
whilst
sorry.
looking down at you.
Sorry. Force of habit there, I suppose. I mean, you haven't been traveling us for that long, have you?
I'm still getting used to your cadences. I'm sorry. Hey! I'll immediately walk off and go find Edward. You should see this. This is quite a show. Come on, come. I'll drag him.
Lead the way, my scaly friend.
And since they were behind me and I wasn't paying attention, Pixie wasn't paying attention to her own party, she was looking for the gentleman from last night.
He sat about, I'd say, there's a circle of logs around the fire. Elowick is sat at the north end. I'd say he's on the east, about 4 people away from her. There's some space beside him. He doesn't seem to be there with anybody.
Space. I will take a seat close to him. Like, if there's a seat like 2 or so away, not directly next to him.
Do you walk over or fly?
Walk.
Okay. When you sit down, he looks at you and he gives kind of like quite an old smile where his wrinkles kind of all move, his entire face moves. He nods and then he turns and looks towards Elowick. So has everyone settled down around the fire?
Yeah, Victor was just walking with Maiko towards the fire.
Once everyone settles down, you are all the last to get there. Elowick looks around. She smiles. No, it's just about time now. She stands up and she looks up to the sky. The fire dims and goes out. Nothing happens for a minute. It drags on for another one. And then, suddenly out of nowhere, right beside Nico.
Oh, welcome back.
Alright, sorry. I had to take a leak.
Oh, no, that's fine. I respect that you did it in private.
They're on my search. I don't miss anything.
Is anyone else looking up at what Elowick's looking at?
I'd say a lot of people are looking around, are looking up to see if they can see anything, but all they see is stars.
I'll look around and see people looking up like, what's... Oh! What are we looking at?
You'll see. He
Hi.
looks up as well. Right, would you say something?
Victor was just going to say to Maiko, hi, Maiko, sometimes as a performer you got to appreciate that sometimes you got to have a little bit of a lull before the main event. Just you wait. I'm sure we'll begin the show we've been waiting for. And
Oh, is this what's called building tension?
Yeah, you could say
Suddenly,
that.
a loud crack echoes through otherwise still forest.
Haha, there we go.
Then silence. Everyone's startled, looking around. Then there's another crack, and another. And you start to see what seems to be like cracked glass appearing in the sky. It builds and builds, and then suddenly explodes. And through it, you see a horse, followed by another with a cart, followed by several foxes carrying others, and more tumbling out of a hole and flying off over the tree line. You stand and watch for what seems to be an hour, but actually only about 5 minutes as more and more pass by, until the last goes out, a tiny fox being ridden by what is just a little gnome. And the portal snaps shut suddenly. Ellywink looks down to the fire and it lights again. Well, are you all ready to go to the carnival?
Oh, yes! Let's go.
Victor is just rubbing his hands together and just says, I can't wait. Really, really can't wait.
Quick question, was anybody doing anything else whilst everyone was looking up?
Paying attention to the same gentleman a little bit. Like, trying to split her attention. Probably didn't work out, but she was trying.
He was more or less mostly fixed on the sky the entire time, but he didn't jump when the loud crack appeared. It was as if he expected it. We smiled a little bit. I'd say he managed to catch that much. Okay, everyone. Now, if you head in this direction, she points to the east. Continue through the tree line and you should hit the entrance to the carnival. I bid you a good day, and I will see you, well, again at the carnival, most likely. With that, the frog hops over to her, stands up, she puts a hand on its shoulder, and they both wink out. Gone. Several of the onlookers look between one another, surprised by the sudden disappearance. Several start already walking on. So what do you do?
I think. Oh, sorry. So I was going to say something.
Clear my throat a little.
Okay. Victor, after just enjoying the spectacle of the carnival's arrival, is there a lot of people going towards the same general direction? Like we know exactly where the carnival is relative to us, I imagine.
Well, she pointed towards the east, which is in their direction that all the different carts and horses and foxes flew. And that is the direction people are starting to head, going through the tree line.
In that case, Victor's just going to look around to his compatriots and just go, well, what are you waiting for? Not going to get a written invitation? Shall we head onward?
Actually, Pixie used that time to fly up and see if she could get a look, since she can get high above the trees.
Okay then. As you fly up above the tree line, you start to see some lights in the distance in the direction that all the different horses and foxes flew in. There are still some of the earth circling an area, but what is curious is you start to see the trees themselves start to move, creating a large clearing. And every now and then, another one of the horses will go down, taking its cargo with it.
I'm flying towards him.
Towards the clearing?
No, towards the remaining flyers.
They are a bit of distance away. They're not right next to you.
Yes, I'm still flying in that direction.
Fair enough. Everyone else, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk on, but I'm gonna while still looking up the sky, try and tap Victor. Was that supposed to happen? The sky isn't falling in, is it?
Maiko. No, not at all. Well, I have to say, up until about 8 years ago, I can't really say I had much to do with magic, but, in some ways it's grown on me. A little bit, in some ways anyway. But, yeah, it all looks pretty standard for her. I tell you what, when you actually get to the carnival, there's, if I remember right, actually, yeah, I was there once before. I think I might have mentioned. To you.
Yeah, I saw you.
Oh, yeah, right. You actually there.
Are you going to perform this time?
Maybe. Yes.
Oh,
Most likely,
boy.
yes. But yeah. Well, if you think that looks impressive, yeah, kid, you haven't really seen anything yet.
Oh, I can't wait. I'll be on the front row. I'll cheer you on.
Yeah, I think I blotted that memory out of my mind. No. Yeah, let's just keep pressing onward.
Oh,
Look
all
around
right.
and you see Pixie is gone.
Well, Lil Pix is off doing her own business again. Oh well, she'll probably rejoin us later. She always does. And with
Well,
that,
some people do like their private time.
Lil Pix just likes to wander about. Usually comes back with something interesting or, with interesting information. I just let her tend to do her own thing. She knows what she's doing.
Speaking of interesting, look at this. I'm gonna duck down and grab some like soot or something at the campfire. This is wonderful. I'm gonna shove it into a little baggie and put it in my pouch.
Well, what you got there?
Roll sleight of hand when you do that.
Come on.
Yeah, you're fine, yeah. You managed to get something that's not too hot.
What you
This
got
point-
there, Micah?
Oh, it's look. It's just so it's still warm. Do you want some? No.
I'm all right for now, Micah, but enjoy yourself. Tummy's feeling a little bit dodgy from yesterday. Knew I should have done less exercise.
I'll shoot you a little thumbs up, and then I'll just continue. I'll keep walking on.
At this point, pretty much everyone has already moved on, and you guys are moving by yourself, assuming Edward is coming along.
He is.
Roll a d4, somebody.
Ground people or me too?
I'm going to say that you are more or less in the same vicinity. Well, Edward's
3.
done it, so okie dokie. Oh, of course you get this one. Use fun one.